Good morning, my dear lovely mathematics community, students, teachers, and mathematics lovers. Today I am going to give you brief review of mathematics standard level paper 2 May 2006 paper 2. Okay, let's begin now. First question, let Sn be the sum of the first n terms of arithmetic series 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus so on. Find S4. So, this is arithmetic series and the formula for the arithmetic series is n over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 time d, where I take a as first term and d as a common difference of two terms. So a is 2 and d is 2, and then you can plug these values in the told formula and you can easily calculate S4. And same is true for S100, where n would be 100 and same a and same common difference. And now I'm going for next part. Let m is equal to 1201. Here he is saying find m square. M square means you need to multiply m matrix with m matrix. I think you already familiar with multiplication of matrix. So you will follow the rules of multiplication of the matrix and calculate m square. And finally you will see that your answer would be 1401. I'm going row wise basically in this question. Okay, and now it may be assumed, show that m cube, you will see that when you multiply m square answer with m, once again you will have the answer 1601. That's what he is asking to prove. And next he is himself giving you that 1 2 and 0 1, the second element in the first row is 2n. You will see whatever the power of m, that would always be even, and you will multiply n with 2, you will get that entry. Okay, and other entries remain same for this. Okay, and there he already told you Tn, once again representing the sum of all the given matrices. Actually this is the sum of the series of the given matrices. Write down m4. Generally, as I already have told you, the answer of this would be 1801. Okay, and now he is asking to calculate t4 in the second part of, see my dear, he, as he stated, m1 plus m2 plus m3 and so on. Here your n is 4, you will plug these values there and you will see that your final answer would be 4, and then you will add 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8, as I'm telling you the second entry of this answer. Actually this becomes again same 2 plus 4 plus 6, and you already have calculated the answer of S4. You will use that answer for the second entry of the first row, and the other answer would be uh, you will just plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, because these are not changing. So 4 0 and the answer of first part, and then the last entry, I mean second row second entry, would be again 4. So this way you can calculate. And now find t100, and then again by the same formula, by the same trick, by the same tip, you can calculate it, as you already have calculated S100. The first row's second entry's answer you can use from the part A's answer, and this way hopefully you will do this question and there is no point. I don't think you cannot understand. Now I'm going to question 2, my dear. Here he is saying fx is equal to this and g of x is equal to this. Find the inverse f inverse x. It's simply, I can say y is equal to 3x minus 5, y plus 3, y plus 5 over 3 would be f inverse x. Simple rule, just change the subject. Okay, and now he himself given you g of inverse x, and simple rule. And then he said calculate G inverse of f. Just change the domain of G inverse x and plug there fx, that is 3x minus 5, and simplify, you will have your answer. And one answer you already have calculated, and one answer f inverse of G he himself given you. So equate them as he is saying you, you will have one equation, and then solve that equation just to find the value of x. That's so simple question, my dear. And here he told you hx, fx over gx. Okay, so first of all, you just write the value of fx and g of x there, 3x minus 5 over x minus 2. First rule, just simplify this. First divide fx by gx. You will have because polynomials of fx and gx of having same degree, or you may say it's improper fraction. So first simplify and then plot the corresponding range of this. Okay, and you can easily plot the equations of asymptotes where your function hx becomes undefined. I don't think you will have any confusion for this. He himself actually giving you. Now I'm going for E part. Here you already have divided, and answer is 3 plus 1 over x minus 2, and he is saying integrate it. When you integrate first term, 3's integral would be 3x plus integral of 1 over x minus 2's integral would be ln absolute x minus 2. That's simple. Okay, and next part you will apply the limit. Upper limit is 5 and lower limit is 3. So which answer I just told you, plug 5 and then subtract 3 and then subtract, you will have corresponding answer there. On your sketch, you already have drawn your sketches in the above part. Just shade the region from 5 to 3. Now my dear, I'm going to question 3. It's again very simple question. Here he is asking you, let y is equal to this, given that y has maximum value. Okay, find the value of x giving maximum value of y. Actually this is all about optimization. Just differentiate this y, and then put dy dx is equal to 0, as it is giving you the maximum value, stationary value. So put it equal to 0 and then get corresponding value of x, my dear. Okay, I think you have done it. Then take that value of x which gives you maximum value of y, then that value of x plug in the given statement of y is equal to minus 16x square plus 10 160x minus 256. Hopefully you will get the maximum value of y. I don't think you will have any issue about this question. Now I'm moving, and then you see there is triangle, and one length is given 6 and the other two lengths are given x and z. Now express z in terms of x, as he told you that perimeter of this triangle is 16. The perimeter is 16, so perimeter is 16 means 16 is equal to 6 plus x plus z. So you can easily make whatever he is saying, z is equal express z in terms of x. Okay, so now using cosine rule, you know cosine rule, 6 square plus x square z square is equal to, actually z square is equal to 6 square plus x square minus 2 6 time x cos z. This is cosine rule, and further by simplification you will get the result, and final answer would be cos z is equal to 5x minus 16 over 3x, my dear. Let area of the triangle is xyz be a, and now you know area of the triangle could be calculated. Area of the triangle is 1 over 2 ab sine theta, where a is 6 and the other length is x. So you can use this formula and you can easily calculate this area. So let show that a square is equal to 9 x square sine square z, as you have calculated the area, and then you just take square on both sides. By taking the square on both sides, you have expressed this a square is equal to 9x square sine square z. I don't think when you will take pencil and write on the paper, there will be no issue. There will be no issue. Okay. Then, hence show that a is equal to this, and sine square z is equal to show that this, and hopefully you already have calculated cos square z and this. By plugging the value, you will see that your final answer would be this. Hence write down the maximum area of the triangle. For the maximum area of the triangle, if you go in the first part of the question, you see y and a square is same, and you no need to do anything extra, just take the help of there, and the whatever the maximum value of y, that would be same, just take the square root of that answer. Okay. And now, what type of the triangle is triangle with maximum area? Already you have done that. The value of x is 5, and so if x is 5 and the other length is 6, the left would also be z, basically I'm saying is also 5. So there are two lengths which are equal to 5 each, so this triangle becomes a isosceles triangle. Hopefully you understand this, my dear. Next, in a large school, the height of all 14 years are measured. Height of girls are normally distributed with mean this standard deviation. This. Okay. Actually here he gave you standard deviation 10 and mean is 152. First of all, we convert this into standard form. Z is equal to x minus mu our standard deviation. X minus mu our standard deviation. So mu is 155 and standard deviation 10, and girls same way, the girls data is for normal distribution is given. Mu is 160 and standard deviation 12 for both. You will use z is equal to x minus mu over standard deviation. Find the probability that girl is taller than 170. P is equal to x is greater than 170, and then you will convert your x into z, and from there you can easily, whatever he is saying, there is no issue if you have little bit idea about normal distribution. Next part, given that 10% of the heights girls are shorter than x. Actually, most of the time tables are produced for bigger than 50%, so you can take the sport of symmetry, and given that 10% shorter than x, so you can calculate for less than 90, and then end of the day you can subtract it from 1. So this way you can calculate the answer whatever he is saying. For C part, basically it's between, you have to leave 5% on both hands, and you need to calculate the probability of central 90% area, and that's what he's saying. If you can't understand, you can contact me on my YouTube channel, and I think you will also subscribe my channel, and because I watch it. Okay. And then if you have any confusion, I will inshallah, hopefully try to give you the proper solution by working on paper. Okay. Now I'm moving forward in this question. This is once again vector question. This is AB, and AB could be calculated by OB minus OA. A and B are given. You can convert them into position vectors. In position vectors I mean first you will write in column vectors form 17 to 5 vertically minus OA, and OA's value is 7 minus 3 minus 5 vertically, and then you will subtract correspondingly. Okay, this way you can get AB, and then there is next question, magnitude of AB. Just x square plus y square plus z square square root. This way you can calculate the magnitude of AB vector. And now here I'm going to part B. First part, AD and A given, and there is dot product between these two vectors. So A dot AD dot AD's magnitude, A is magnitude time cos theta. You can calculate AD time A by this way, as I'm using formula A dot B is equal to A's magnitude B's magnitude cos theta. Okay, just take the dot product x time I, x time x, and then y times y and then z times z of these two vectors, you can easily calculate it. Okay, calculate AB and AD. AB and AD, you already have calculated AB, take that AB and then choose this AD, and same way, and then again here he's AB and A. I don't think you will have any issue. Hence, write down the size of the angle between any two intersecting edges. As I have told you, A dot B is equal to A's magnitude, B's magnitude, cos theta. By using this formula, you can easily calculate the angle between any two intersecting vectors. Okay, you can see from there which vectors are intersecting at each other. Look, you should not take parallel lines. You can take uh, CADB, you can take AB and FB. So you will take that combination which basically intersect, because he has not put any restriction on you. And now in the same way, calculate the volume of solid A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Take three: length, width, height. Actually, you need to calculate the magnitude of three lengths, and you need to calculate magnitude of AB, and then magnitude of AE, and then magnitude of AD, and just multiply them. You will have the volume for it. And now the coordinates of G are 9, 4, 12. Find the coordinate of H. Actually, here from the question, GH is parallel to BA or HG is parallel to AB. You already have calculated AB. So you are now going to calculate the coordinate of I think H or G. So you can suppose the coordinate of H are A, B, C. First calculate GH, as I told you, GH being OH minus OG, and equate it AB vector, and you will have the value of A, B, C, which we have supposed for the coordinates of H. The line AG and HB intersect at point H, at point P. And given that AG is there, find the acute angle. So first you calculate HB angle, and then take dot product of, my dear students, AG and AB. HG dot HB is equal to AG's magnitude, HB's magnitude, cos theta, and from there you can calculate the angle between these two vectors. My dear, never forget to encourage me, to appreciate me by your comments, by your likes, and especially by your subscription. Thank you.